Well, it's time for me to do some speed. Oh, wait, wrong thing. Cut. Everyone, and welcome back to my reactions. Today we are checking out Speed, the 1994 action thriller adventure movie starring the one and only Keanu Reeves, aka the best actor of all time. I'm just joking, he's not the best actor of all time, but I love every movie that I've seen of Keanu Reeves. I've seen quite a few Keanu Reeves movies now, I feel like. Definitely the Matrix movies and the John Wick movies for sure are the ones that first come to mind. I know I've seen a few other ones, cannot think of them at the moment, but I love Keanu Reeves. He is such a good bad actor, if you know what I mean. Like, I wouldn't say he's an amazing actor by any means, but he's kind of like, to me, he's kind of like my version of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Even though he's not like buff and jacked, he's still like, Arnold is not like a great actor in my opinion. Keanu Reeves is kind of like on the same level where he's not a great actor, but he's so much fun to watch, if you know what I mean. So that's kind of my comparison, even though they're almost nothing alike in terms of actual movies and personality wise. You know, I feel like Arnold is way better at the cheesy one-liners than Keanu, but Keanu is way better at just acting in general than Arnold. But I don't know, that's my comparison. Maybe it doesn't make any sense, but that's how I kind of see it. They're both kind of not great actors, but they're just so much fun to watch. But yeah, I'm very excited to get into Speed. I was gonna say I have no idea what it's about, but I think I do know what it's about, to be honest. I think it is about Keanu Reeves on a bus with a bomb, and if the bus slows down, it explodes. And the only reason I know that is because it's a pretty famous movie. I feel like it's a pretty iconic movie, so I'm pretty sure I've heard this plot somewhere. Plus, there's a lot of video games where this plot is used as like a mini game or something like that, or even like a level. So I feel like that is the case. That could not be the plot. The plot could be something else. I haven't read the description, and I only know that Keanu Reeves is in this movie, but I feel like the plot is something to do with him on a bus with a bomb, and he has to keep driving. He has to keep his speed up to not let the bomb explode. I'm very interested to see how they managed to make this film interesting for almost 2 hours, if it's just this one thing that's the whole plot, because I feel like this sort of plot, if it is just a bomb on the bus driving, I feel like 2 hours is too long. But I feel like they're going to incorporate other things because I know people really like this movie. So I'm very excited to check it out. Before we check it out though, let's do the lighting. So let me turn on my light and then we can choose what the lighting is going to be. Boop. Nice. I think today for Speed, I was going to try and see if Keanu Reeves is wearing anything, and then I would like make the color in honor of Keanu Reeves sort of thing. And then he's just wearing like gray and black and kind of boring colors, and my light doesn't really go gray and black. And then I was like, oh, maybe I could do like one of his other movies, like The Matrix, which would be green, I feel like. But green doesn't really feel like it fits this movie, to be honest with you. I feel like this is going to be a way more urban movie where takes place in cities and towns and stuff like that, and it's on a bus, so green I feel like did not fit. So I think I'm just gonna go like an orangey yellow for the explosions, stuff like that, just for the explosions. And if you'd like to watch more of my videos, you can head over to my Patreon, where I have uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies and TV shows that come out 1 week early. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose. Thank you so much if you check it out, and let's get back to the video. Okay, let's get into this movie. My intro was way longer than I thought it was going to be, so without further ado, the 1994 movie starring Keanu Reeves, Speed. Keanu Reeves! He's a hero for me. He's my hero. Sandra Bullock's in this movie? What the heck? I just watched her in Demolition Man and she was good. Makes me more excited for this movie now. Oh, you know what? I just got chills, and it's from the music. This music is really good. What the heck? I didn't expect that. I didn't expect the music to be awesome, but I guess in every single old movie, or I guess not really old movie, but 80s and 90s movies that I've watched, the music has been excellent, so I guess I should not have expected anything less. He looks up, sees all the credits on the wall. Like, what? Who graffitied the wall? Who put these names on the wall?
Nobody called it down to me. I'm gonna have to see a work order.
Yeah, just a second.
Dude, you're so dead. He has a gun. You know what? That was not a gun. That was a knife.
The light's on, but you never know. It really might be broken.
Shut up.
Why are people mean to Bob? I like Bob already. He's only said the word shut up. I like him. That has to be Keanu. No one else would have the balls to do that. Ah, I was so right.
Anything else that'll keep this elevator from falling?
The basement.
The city would like to avoid that event, Officer Travis.
Thank you, Keanu. Thank you.
29. All the way down to the lobby.
That's a lot of stairs. Wow, they ran up 30 flights of stairs. I cannot do that. Probably like 4 flights of stairs for me, and then I'm like out. He's like, dang it, we ran up too many stairs. We have to go down. Why did that make me laugh so much?
What's to like? Max said we hold, so we hold.
Keanu, don't do something rash, please, buddy. Don't get your partner killed or anything.
Take her out of the equation. Go
Should-
for the good wound and you can't get to the plane with her.
Yeah, shoot her in the leg or something? Them in the leg?
How much you think that elevator weighs?
Jack, come on.
I can lift it. I can lift the elevator. I'm in love with his theme.
We just take them out of the equation.
Oh, you hook it? Oh, that's so smart.
Can't they just pry the doors open?
Lady, they would if they could, okay? Calm down. The cable's gonna yank them up and they're gonna fly and hit the ceiling. Oh, the cable's strong, but not the machine that's holding the cable. Oh no, but it's gonna get hit against... It's gonna get stuck... Oh, never mind. I thought it was gonna get stuck against the wall and the fan, but it just tore through the fan. What if her arms get ripped off? If it falls past the floor and her arms get ripped off? Oh, imagine.
Let's go!
Come on!
She's gonna be the only one in there because she's too scared to move. The old lady with the blonde hair.
Watch your head!
I'm so scared that someone's just gonna get like decapitated or something.
Come on!
Oh, I'm so nervous for her. I'm so nervous for her. Ah, okay. Okay. Oh, she made it. She made it. I honestly thought that if anyone was gonna die, it was gonna be her. Like, she's gonna be safe for a second and then just decapitation.
Passenger cars were stopped. They checked them out.
What about the freight elevators?
Oh, that's it. That's it. I was wondering what other elevator he was in. Just like, what are freight elevators? Just the normal elevators? Yeah, Keanu's character just kind of like jumps the gun on everything, but he's very good at his job, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Like, he gets the job done. He's just like very straightforward with everything, you know? Oh my god, he's gonna get crushed. He's gonna get crushed on the ceiling. You haven't seen the first Mission Impossible movie? Spoiler alert in a couple seconds.
It's on 3. Let's move.
No, it's not. He's faking it. He's so good. What the heck?
Are you ready to die, friend?
Fuck you.
He's gonna shoot him. He's gonna shoot him, right?
Go! Shoot the hostage.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly what I said. I thought he was literally just gonna blow himself up. Wait, did he just blow himself up? Hold on a second. Was there bombs on the door? Or did he blow himself up? Was he like, ha 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 ha, boom.
Way to go.
Ah, he didn't die. Wait, I'm so confused. If he had died, wouldn't his body be everywhere? So, why did they say that he died? Why did they say like the only life that was taken was the bomb guys, when if he had died, his body would be there? You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense.
For doing your job. and for not getting dead. Muzzle top.
Mazel tov! Mazel tov! Wait, let me get in this. Mazel tov! I was a little late to the cheers, to be honest. They didn't wait for me.
Harry, you're gonna go home and puke.
Yeah, that your night is full of puking.
Hey, Jack, you forgot your muffins.
Have a good one, Bob. Thanks.
How would you forget your muffins? Muffins are so good. What if it explodes? It's gonna explode, it's gonna explode! Ah! I could tell as soon as the camera shot started swiveling around, I was like, this is such a good shot for an explosion. Someone's calling you. Someone's calling you, Keanu. Well, if he just didn't answer, he's like, nah, I'm gonna go home. The guy on the other end, the bomb guy's like, oh, this guy sucks.
If it drops below 50, it blows up.
Oh my god.
What do you do?
Get on the bus and drive. Go, man. Go, man. Go, man. Okay, you know what? I love this. I love this so far. The villain is really cool. This bomb guy is really cool.
Sam! Tell her to stop!
Ah, there she is. Honestly, I forgot that she was in this movie. Oh, they're on the highway. They're on the highway. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Okay, they're not at 50 yet. How slow is this highway, man? Like, seriously. 40 on a highway? I guess it's miles per hour, but that still feels slow. 45! It's at 45! Slow down, bus driver. If you don't... Actually, you know what? He can remotely detonate it, can't he? I was gonna say, if you don't go over 50, the bomb doesn't go off, and you can just... Everyone can get off.
Such a mess.
I totally didn't think about traffic. You know what? Traffic is going to be hard once they get to 50 and they can't slow down, just weaving in and out of everyone.
That guy really wants to get on the bus.
That guy really wants to get on the bus. Hey, you let Sandra on, let Keanu on.
You scratch this puppy, and me and you are gonna have words. You understand?
Are police officers actually allowed to do this? Like drive your car if they need it? Always something I've been curious about.
Hey, we don't have to go so fast, do we? I mean, we don't have to go so...
That's me whenever someone's driving really, really fast. Okay, let's just slow down. Let's just slow down. But he's enjoying himself. I love that's so funny that he's having fun with this guy who just stole his car. Don't get it! No! Slow down! Slow down!
Man sure has a hard on for this bus.
No! Does that count? Oh shoot. It's armed. Oh shoot. Oh my god.
Stay in this lane!
Watch the road.
Keep going, watch the road. Watch the road. That's literally me whenever I'm in someone's car and they're like singing or something. Watch the road.
Drive straight!
He's like, man, I'm on a highway. What else am I gonna do? Swerve? That was awesome. What a stunt. No, 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 dude. Okay, he's not dead. That's good. He's not dead. That's good.
Look, I'm putting my gun away, okay?
What, is this guy a criminal or something? Did he think he was after Keanu? Or did he think Keanu was after him? Don't be a hero, man. Don't be a hero, guy. Oh no! Yeah, everyone's like, oh, what? What now?
Sam, lift your head. Hold on.
Miss, can you handle this bus?
Oh, sure. It's just like driving a real...
Sandra is driving the bus? This is what I want.
Because I had my driver's license revoked.
What for?
Speeding?
she's the perfect person for the job. Amazing. I actually have no idea how they're going to get out of this situation. People can't get off, the bomb will explode. Like, I feel like they'll have to defuse the bomb while the bus is moving. But then won't the guy notice that? I'm not sure. Like, how will the guy know that people are getting off the bus? Is he following them in the car?
Underneath you.
Oh,
All right, Harry, we're in.
the bus driver is a genius.
Take this. I want you to tell him what I.
What if he Indiana Jones himself under the bus? Imagine, right?
What else? Hold on.
Hold on.
So as the decoy, they defuse it and nothing happens. They think the bus is safe and it explodes. Kind of a smart thing to do.
Fuck me.
Oh darn.
Oh darn. Hey, you know what? The bus just got a nice little washing, man, didn't it? Oh, wow. How is this staying up with 50? It's hitting everything.
Keep going.
It's red!
Why doesn't... If the police tell everyone that the bus needs to stay above 50, they could make like a route that the bus has to just keep going and just get traffic off of there, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I feel like should happen next.
Shitty timer. Why use it? What's he saying?
Lots of people have watches here.
It's the police watch, right, that you get after retirement, I feel like.
Where have you been? I had to bail on the freeway. We're in the city.
Is he getting money because they said at the start? Yeah, he's a cop. Because the watch, you get the watch when you retire, and then you also get, they said, a lousy pension. So this guy wants more money because he used to be a cop. Oh my god, genius. You know how good that felt to piece together? I felt awesome. Good. This is what I wanted. Okay, I'm glad that the movie is doing this.
Right.
Look before you cross the road, you idiot. Are you stupid?
Where do we get an escort to? What?
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. The fake out. I had a heart attack. I didn't think they were going to hit the thing. Then they hit it. I was like, no, the baby's dead. This movie just killed a baby. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my God. Look before you cross the road. What is wrong with people?
You can make it.
No.
Keep left.
No,
Keep
but-
left. You make it wide.
Sandra, you're a speedster. You can make this turn.
Here we go!
Oh! That was so genius, having all the weight on the side that's gonna tip up. Oh, I wouldn't even have thought of that. What the heck, in the moment?
Yes! Take me to that interchange at the one.
Is everyone alright? They look at the speedometer, it's below 50, the bomb explodes. Can you imagine if that's just how it ended? Oh.
I've never seen driving like that.
Annie.
What?
It's my name. Annie.
Finally her name. I feel like we've heard it before and then I just forgot it instantly. Annie and Jack. Jack and Annie sitting in a tree. You know the rest of the song.
Then tomorrow we'll play another one.
But I'm not available to drive tomorrow.
Oh, Sandra.
Taxes are paying their salary. We die, they gotta take a pay cut.
Oh my God. That was not funny, man. That was not funny. It's probably something my dad would say, though. Definitely something he would say.
For now. Gigantor.
Ortiz.
Ortiz. I'm gonna need your help.
Gigantor. Why did he have to say that? Why can't he just say you? Lady, he's literally dying. Calm down. Nice. Nice. Good teamwork, boys. Good teamwork. She's gonna try and get off and she's gonna kill everyone. This lady's so selfish. She kind of deserved that, to be honest.
He's the asshole, Annie. The guy who put us here. Remember that.
I mean, she did put herself before everyone else in this situation. So, I mean, she kind of deserved it a little bit, you know? Like, she put herself in that situation.
What did he say? Jack?
He said this bus is flying 50 feet. Oh my god. The flying bus. I wanted him to do this. I'm gonna be honest. I did not want him to stop and let the people off. I wanted him to jump. You can do it! You can do it! Oh! They did it! They did it! Step on the gas, Sandra! Gas it! Go, 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 man!
Yeah, so?
I already seen the airport.
Okay, that was a good one, dude. You made up for your bad one earlier, your bad joke earlier, but this good one.
Plan now?
Could be.
Yeah?
He's letting me off.
What?
Yeah, you guys could die. I'm getting off. Bye, getting a burger.
National Airport circling the runway.
Why don't they get the press to leave? Just be like, it's literally life and death. Leave. But also the music, I just got chills. And the shot of the bus and the sunset on the... Oh, so good.
I have no idea.
He's going under the bus. He's going under the bus to defuse it. Are you serious?
This is it! Don't get dead!
Don't get dead. Oh, motivation. Words to live by, literally. Oh god, this is so dangerous.
Right.
Oh no, the tire. I forgot about the tire. I knew that was going to come into play later on in the movie. Oh, it's just going to make life harder. What the heck is this? This is so awesome. This looks real, and it looks dangerous. Oh no! Oh no! Get away from the tires.
Come on, Harry, saved my life.
Come on, Harry, man. He's gonna blow it before. I feel like he's not here. This is a trap. It's a trap house. It's a trap house. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. No! He's dead. Harry's dead. What the heck? Harry's dead. They're all dead.
Be a very pretty day.
I thought he was going to say, and I think it's going to be an explosive finish.
Break the steering wheel and the gas pedal.
Come on, you don't have a lot of time before he notices. Go, 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 go. Go faster! Run, old lady! Bucket! I'm so stressed right now. My palms are sweating.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, what if they slide on the door out? Imagine if they do that. Oh my god, they actually did it. Oh, it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. I hope no one was on that plane. I'm gonna be honest, I hope no one was on that plane. Oh, that looks so cool. That looks so cool. Oh my gosh. She's like, it's been a minute, now what? That's like when you're stuck in the car as a kid and your mom or dad go into the grocery store and they're like, I'll be back in a minute, and then it's 4 hours later and they come back with like the whole grocery store in their hands. You know what I mean? He's in uniform! Sandra, watch out, Sandra! That's pretty dangerous to do, just run into the traffic. Like, even if on the movie. Oh, is he gonna have to shoot Sandra Bullock? Shoot the hostage? Again?
Turn around.
Oh, there's a bomb on her. Oh no. Oh my god, no.
Is a cheap gold watch, buddy.
You're crazy.
It is a lump of stuff. I don't know what bombs are made out of.
Bye, Jack. Punk.
He really just had to say punk at the end, didn't he? Okay, bye, Jack. Punk. That was so petty. They're screaming not because Keanu Reeves had a gun, but because it's Keanu Reeves and they're so in love with him.
When you explode, that's where they'll come, but that's not where I'll be. I have a different plan.
When you explode. Oh! Oh!
You bastard!
I forgot the money was paint bombed, you know what I mean?
What do you do, Jack, huh? What do you do? You're so smart, right, Jack? You piece of shit. I'm the guy with the plan.
He gets hit with the thing on the roof, huh? Oh no, he's not gonna notice it. Oh! Oh! Oh, he got beheaded.
Well, I'm taller.
Well, I'm taller. What a good line. Oh my god, he got beheaded. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that was so gruesome.
Where's Payne?
He lost his head.
He lost his head. I love it so much.
Willem. Okay, well, undo me and I'd love to go with you. Come on. Please.
He's like, not anymore, partner. This is the end of the line. If she like breaks her wrist or her thumb or something, and she can squeeze it under. I feel like I've heard people do that before.
Make it jump the track.
This is really stupid. Jack, please. You can still jump.
You can jump the track. I mean, he jumped a bus. I believe he can jump the track. Nothing works, but the speed still works. So get off the tracks. Oh! Oh my god, it's gonna go through the side. Look, it's gonna be so awesome. Oh, nice. Nice. Woo!
Didn't have anywhere to be just then.
Yay! I'm so glad. I'm so glad they kissed. I don't know why. I'm just glad they kissed.
I have to warn you. I've heard relationships based on intense.
I love it. I love it. Check that out. There's people kissing in there, guys. Get a load of these people. The music too, I got chills. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it just ends like that. Oh, what a good movie. Like, honestly, I did not expect this movie to be this good. I know it's like a classic action movie, and I know a lot of people love this movie, but I did not expect like such a good movie. I don't know why. Oh, it's so good. And that was my amaction. I'm just so excited that I'm talking too fast that I can't even say reaction. That was my reaction to Speed, the 1994 action thriller movie starring Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. And I just want to say right off the bat, when I search the cast on Google, if you've been watching my reviews, you know this, the reviews come up. The Rotten Tomatoes score, the Metacritic, and the IMDb audience score come up. And it has such good reviews. 94% on Rotten Tomatoes, 7.2 on IMDb, and 78% on Metacritic. Those are pretty good reviews, especially for a movie that's been out for so long and so many people have watched it, especially on IMDb. 7.2 is a really, really good audience score, especially, again, for an action movie made in 1994 that probably like millions of people have seen. Yeah, and it deserves every single one of those good reviews. That movie was a blast. I'm going to be honest, going into that movie, I did not expect to have that much fun, and I did not expect to enjoy the movie that much, and I did not expect the movie to be as good as it was. When I heard of Speed and I knew the basic plot of the movie, I was right. It was a bus with a bomb on it. I was nervous because I didn't think that plot could sustain a 2-hour runtime, and we'll get into that in a minute. I thought it did perfectly. And I was also nervous because I wasn't like thinking this movie was going to be amazing. I was going into it going, this is going to be a fun movie, but I don't think it's going to be like an amazing movie. Because I've seen lots of movies on this channel that I thought were really fun movies and I really enjoyed them. They just weren't like amazing movies. You know what I mean? But this movie was so good. Even Huxley agrees. She just went, oh, or whatever she just did. And oh my gosh, this movie was so good. The action was done incredibly. The score was incredible, which I'll talk about very soon. The acting was very, very good. I think the weakest part of this movie was the characters, not because the characters were bad, just because there wasn't a lot of depth to the characters. Like, we didn't really know their backstories too much or anything like that. We just kind of knew what was happening in the moment, but that is totally okay for this type of movie. I think that is perfectly fine to have characters that we don't really know much about, but it's just in the moment because it kind of situates us like we're in the bus as well, because we don't know these characters, but all the characters don't know each other as well. So we kind of feel like someone's sitting on the bus instead of someone who kind of knows everything. The person we knew most about was Keanu Reeves' Jack, but that's only because he is the main character. But still, we didn't know anything about his prior life, I believe. We just know that he's a cop. We know he's smart and intelligent. We know that he's very quick when it comes to decisions. He can make them very quickly, and so we know a lot about the characters' personalities. We don't know a lot about their lives. That's what I'm trying to say. And I think maybe they could have elaborated on that a little bit to make us care about some more of the characters. But I also feel like having the characters have no kind of background depth to them. When I say background depth, I mean not knowing the character's lives, kind of added to the experience of a bunch of random people on a bus together and trying to work together, because it made me at least feel like I was one of those random people on the bus, not knowing these strangers' faces, but having to work with these strangers and trust these strangers to get the job done. So I don't know, I thought that was kind of cool, that even though sometimes movies can pull it off and sometimes movies can't when it comes to those characters, because sometimes if a movie isn't exciting or isn't very well made, a character lacking a lot of backstory and stuff like that, a lot of emotional depth to them, can come off like very bland. But this movie somehow managed, I might have just because the action was so intense and the script writing was very sharp in this movie, I feel like, or it was just because that type of writing and those type of characters worked for this movie, or maybe it was a combination of both. But I think this movie definitely pulled it off. I would have liked to know a little bit more, especially about Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves' characters, but that's like a nitpick for me. I was not bothered by that at all. Getting into the score now. The score was phenomenal. I don't know who did the score. I will search it up after this review. I do the reviews right after the movie, so I don't really have time to like look anything up really. But I do the reviews right after the movie. The score was so good. The like main theme of this movie, like the main musical theme of this movie, whatever it was, the main song was so like exciting and exhilarating, and they kind of played it into different like methods, like some of like there was like a slower one, and there was like some different instruments for different versions of it and stuff. It was really cool. The very first song when the credits were rolling got me into this movie. I got chills during the credits when it's just scrolling through the credits because of the music. I don't know, the music just really elevated this movie for me. I think this movie by itself is a very entertaining movie, but having a score that was so rich with excitement and so kind of exhilarating to just listen to whenever that melody came on, I was like, oh yeah, we're getting to it. Like, to have that excitement when the melody comes on, I think really added to the movie. It really made the movie more special to me. Okay, the action next. I'm gonna do action, plot, characters. I feel like, and action, plot and writing and like directing and stuff kind of in one go, and then the characters, I feel like. But the action was so well done. It was so well filmed. There weren't a lot of fight scenes. There was mostly the bus scene, the subway scene, and the opening sequence in the hotel or in the skyscraper, and the action was so good. It was nice and clear. We got to see what was happening. Again, it wasn't fights, so it's hard to kind of describe like quick cut shaky cam fights and stuff when there weren't really any fights, but like the action was still, it was very well very well paced. It was like, again, I mean, he's exhilarating a lot in this movie, but it was exhilarating to watch. It was very fast paced, which makes sense from in a movie called Speed. It was very fast paced, like one action scene with very little downtime. But that's what I expected from a movie called Speed, and an action movie nonetheless is a movie with very little downtime, and that's what I got. Some of the stunts in this movie were spectacular. The bus jump was awesome. The subway coming through, the thing was awesome. Whenever Keanu Reeves or anyone got on and off of the cars, that was really intense because I was like, oh, these are actually people coming on and off of the cars. And then when Keanu Reeves was under the bus, that looked real. Was that real? Was he actually under a moving bus? Because that is so dangerous, and props to him. I know Keanu Reeves likes to do his own stunts, and like in The Matrix, he learned how to fight. In John Wick, he knows how to fight and use the guns and stuff, and it's super cool that he does that. So I was wondering if Keanu Reeves was actually hanging himself under a bus while he was driving, because I would not put it past him to do that. And it was so thrilling to watch because of how real it was. Again, with these older movies, when CGI and visual effects and stuff weren't like super big, the stunts are always so much better to watch for some reason, and that's probably because they are real stunts. A lot of the stunts now, yeah, the stuntmen, like, I'm not dissing on stuntmen are still doing incredible stunts today. It's just that a lot of the stunts are like on green screens, I feel like, and then they are added into the background. Like, the stuntmen are still jumping like 20 feet or something on wires, and it is still incredible and still very dangerous. And I'm not saying it's not dangerous, but just like the backgrounds and stuff, you can sometimes tell are green screens or blue screens or whatever. But in these movies, and especially for car chases, a lot of car chases now are CGI, but especially in these movies, they're all real things, and that just makes the movies so much better, in my opinion. Okay, yeah, moving on to the plot, the writing, directing, kind of everything that happened in this movie. The plot of this movie, very simple. I felt like very simple, very easy to understand, which was really good. But just because the plot was easy to understand did not mean that it was not good. It was super exciting. It was one that, while I have seen this method, this storytelling aspect of a bomb on something and moving been told before, I feel like this might have been the first movie to do it. So I cannot judge everything that I've seen in my life, because I feel like this movie, since it's made in 1994, was kind of the first piece of media to explore this topic. So I want to give it props to that, because it is a really interesting topic. And I don't know, again, if it is the first movie to do this, but if it is, that's awesome. And if it wasn't, then it did play on this genre of this bomb thing very well, and I thought it was really interesting, and again, the pacing of this movie was very actiony, but that was super okay. One, because the action was great, and two, because the characters were so much fun to watch. The bad guy, Dennis Hopper, was so good to watch. He was so exciting to see on screen, and I was so nervous because he was so smart and he always was like 10 steps ahead of everyone. He's kind of like, if anyone is watching my Cobra Kai reactions or has seen Cobra Kai or Karate Kid, the first Karate Kid movie, he feels like John Kreese to me in a way, where he is so evil but he always knows what he wants and he knows how to get what he wants. Yeah, but his death was awesome. I'll talk about him more when I get to him in the cast. But yeah, I thought the plot of this movie was really good. The writing of this movie was witty. They'd bring stuff back from earlier in the movie, which was really good. They would show something early, leave it for 25 minutes, and then show it again, like the bus tires and stuff like that. Like, that is really good writing, that you show something early. It's in the back of my mind. I just forget about it after a while, and then it comes back. You're like, oh, yeah, that's right. I thought that the dialogue was really good, especially between Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. I thought that their dialogue was really good. It's very believable that they were kind of in love with each other at the end just because of all the events that happened, but also their chemistry worked really well in the movie for me. And also, I know I said at the start of this movie that Keanu Reeves, I think, is a bad actor, and I still stand by that. I still think Keanu Reeves is a bad emotional actor, but in terms of action stardom, an action hero like John Wick, again, like The Matrix, I think he excels at those roles, kind of like Arnold, except I think Keanu Reeves can talk a lot more, can express himself a lot more, can move and you do the action a lot better than Arnold. I think he excels at being this action hero because, he does do his own stunts. He does try and learn all these new things, these fighting techniques, these gun techniques, and it's really cool to see. I just don't think he lands the emotional aspects in the movies because his range of acting is not very good, but what he is good at in terms of being an action star, he excels at. Anyways, also, the one more thing I want to talk about before I get into the cast is the directing. The directing of this movie was really, really good. I didn't expect it to be this well directed. The cameras were always nice and not shaky so we could see what was in frame. There were some really good like circular pan shots around characters that were so epic. There were shots that revealed what was going to happen in the shot before that actually happened. I'm talking about the bus explosion at the very start of the movie when he comes out of the coffee shop and the bus drives off and it's just a normal shot, and then as it starts panning around, you know before the bus even explodes that the bus is going to explode, and that is a great shot. That is great storytelling, and it's just kind of that one shot. I was like, oh, I'm in for a treat with the directing here because it was so creative and so well done. And again, a lot of the shots told the story of what was going to happen a little bit before it happened, so the audience had time to go, oh wait, this might happen, and then it happened. And that was because of the way the shots were blocked, were placed, and the directing. It was really good all around. Okay, getting into the cast now. There was an incredible cast. I'll probably talk only about a couple of them, probably only Keanu Reeves, Sandra Bullock, and Dennis Hopper. Maybe Jeff Daniels, he was in it for a little bit, but not too much. And then everyone else on the bus was really good. I did really like everyone else on the bus. They were really good additions. Some of them had like almost no screen time, but the ones that had dialogue, I thought were really interesting characters. I would have liked to gotten to know them a little bit more, but this movie did not have time for sit down dialogue. Let's talk about your life. It was wall to wall action, but yeah, They were good additions. I did not hate any of them except for the lady that got off the bus who died and when the bomb exploded. Like, I understand that you want to get off the bus, but you're putting your life before everyone else's, and that's kind of selfish. And so when she died, I was like, oh, she kind of deserved it because of what she, like, she was a nice person. She didn't deserve to die, but that act that she did I know she was so scared, but it was still a very selfish thing to do, if you know what I mean. Okay, getting into it. Jack, I didn't even know his last name in the movie. I just called him Keanu Reeves pretty much the whole time. But Jack Traven, as Keanu Reeves. Yeah, Jack was playing Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves as Jack Traven. He was so good in this movie. Again, he excels at being an action hero. He's not good at the emotional stuff. The emotional stuff with Sandra Bullock, I think, was also where this movie faltered for me, just because Sandra Bullock is such a good actress and Keanu Reeves' emotional stuff is not strong for me. So whenever it was like very emotional, I wasn't really into it, just because I could tell that Keanu Reeves was trying really hard and it wasn't really working. And Sandra Bullock, it looked like she was just out for a walk in the park. Like, that's how easy she made it look. So the emotional stuff did not work, but whenever there was just action on the screen, whenever he had to look like the tough, intelligent action hero that he was as Jack, he nailed it. His line deliveries as those things were really, really good, especially his kill lines at the end. He's like, well, I'm taller or something like that, and then he just lost his head later on. Like, those lines were really, really awesome. He delivered them really well. And then again, I'm pretty sure Keanu Reeves did his own stunts in this movie. Well, he probably had a stuntman, but he probably tried to do most of the stunts, or many of the stunts that he did. And it's props to Keanu Reeves, because I know he does that for The Matrix and for John Wick and for most of the other movies that he's in. But yeah, like, props to him for trying to do his own stunts. It looked like he was doing his own stunts in the movie, especially when he was under the bus or stepping off of the car and stuff. Like, he was putting himself into dangerous situations, and that alone gives me a lot of respect for him. I already had respect for him, but whenever I watch an action movie with him in it, I gain more respect because of the stuff that he does. And he was just so much fun to watch in this movie. I don't think this movie would have worked with any other actor, to be honest. I think Keanu Reeves is just the right amount of great action hero, bad acting, but also funness to watch. You know what I mean? Like, he's the perfect combination for the lead role in this movie, and I think he did a phenomenal job. Sandra Bullock as Annie Porter, again, didn't know anyone's last names in this movie, so kind of cool to see their last names. She was really fun in this movie. It took her a while to get in. I forgot that she was even in this movie, and then she decided to pop in, and I was like, oh, Sandra, you're here. Oh, I forgot about you. But yeah, she was really good in this movie. I feel like this is one of her earlier roles, because I know Demolition Man was one of her earlier roles, and that was made, I'm pretty sure that Demolition Man was made after Speed. So this might have been one of her first movies, and she did really, really, really good. Her emotional stuff, I feel like she has definitely improved the more she has acted, and obviously that is how acting works. You will improve over time. I think her emotional stuff, her more like quieter moments that she's had, even if there was action, sometimes she was like crying at the wheel and stuff. I think she's definitely improved over time over that, but she still was the best one in this movie in terms of the emotional stuff. She nailed it. She was also super, super cool when she was like level-headed driving. I thought she did an amazing job with that. And yeah, I really felt for her in this movie. I thought that her prowess of acting, I guess, shone through in this movie. She was definitely the best actor in the movie, and you could tell that whenever she was on screen, especially one-on-one with Keanu when they were in the subway at the end, and she was like crying, let me go, like you have to go and stuff. Like, I really felt her in that. And like when Keanu sat down next to her, I got like chills, and my eyes started to tear up because of how like emotional I felt. Keanu Reeves like was there, and obviously I felt kind of emotional for him, but like he was not anywhere near Sandra Bullock's level of emotional acting in this movie. I feel like I thought she did such a good job. Finally, maybe I'll get into Jeff Daniels if I have time, but Dennis Hopper as Howard, I really liked him as a villain. I didn't think he had much depth. His motivations were just money, but that's kind of all you needed in this movie. You just needed a really cool, intelligent villain with very simple motivations, because this movie was a very simple movie. Simple not in bad terms. The plot was just very simple. Bomb on bus, don't stop driving. You know what I mean? That's pretty much the plot of this movie. You don't need a villain with 1,000 different motivations and an incredibly dark, tragic backstory. Like, we know his backstory. I think he was the most fleshed out character, actually, to be honest with you, because we knew his backstory, and we knew what he wanted now, and we knew what his personality was like. So maybe he was the most fleshed out character. But yeah, I thought that even though we knew his backstory, we didn't know a lot about him still, but that kind of added to the mysteriousness of it, and again added to the movie as a whole, because the whole movie is kind of mysterious. It's with a bunch of strangers that we don't know. We have to trust them, and we're kind of put into the shoes of Keanu Reeves, where we don't know anything about this guy, and we're learning everything with Keanu Reeves instead of learning it on our own time with the villain, if you know what I mean. So I thought that worked for this movie. Yeah, but he was so cool in this movie. He was so intelligent. Whenever he was on screen, I got excited because I knew we were going to get a really cool talking scene between him and Keanu Reeves. I thought that their dialogue back and forth was really good. And yeah, Dennis Hopper did a really good job as well. Jeff Daniels, I'll just talk about for a quick second. He was really good as Harry. I'm really sad that he died, but I knew it was a trap house just like a second or two before it exploded, and I was like, no, get out of there, Harry. But yeah, he was fun to watch. He was really good in the opening of this movie. He was really fun, and I was kind of hoping that they'd stay partners for the rest of the movie, but then when they introduced Sandra Bullock, I was like, oh, Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves are gonna be the partners of this movie. So I wasn't mad that Jeff Daniels was kind of out of the picture for the rest of the movie. But yeah, I thought he did a really good job as well. Okay, well, and that is my reaction to Speed, the 1994 action thriller starring Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these beautiful, wonderful, amazing people right here. It means a lot for you to be supporting me, supporting my channel. And yeah, thank you so much for listening to my review as well. If you made it this far, it means a lot for you to be listening to me talk for like 20 minutes plus sometimes. And yeah, just thank you so much. And I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.